Yo, yo. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Mm, get this here shared out. And let's get to this bread, get to this money, right? That was crazy. Yeah, definitely. Morning, Pat. Yeah. Almost done sharing this up. Almost done sharing it up. What do we got here? All right. Let me slide over to X real quick. Refresh this. Let me see if we got any injury news real fast. Man, hope you have a good day too, Slick Mick. MLB is coming. Hope we all have a good day, but you know it is what it is. Lamar Stevens signed a second day 10 contract with the Grizzlies. We know that Sabonis going to miss at least a week there. Let me go over here to my profile so I can pin this here. Yes, sir. Pin that up on my X page. Then go back here and let's make it happen. All right. Um, I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. We got some spots, man. I family family thing yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to go over a lot of stuff last night, like I said I was. But off the back, we're gonna get ready to go straight to it, right? For sure, Slick Mick. You already know. Um, there's some spots here. There's some spots in these games, man. You just got to really dig into them, right? I did dig at first, but then I'm like, anyway. First game here on the docket here, we're looking at Portland Trail Blazers and Philadelphia 76ers. We got an over under 228 in this spot, right? Let me get up here. Let me get NBA up here. This is a back to back, right? For This is a back to back for Portland. Portland's been playing tough, right? So went to overtime with yeah, we loving some Valanciunas today, right? Definitely wait for his numbers to pop out. Like I was saying, definitely a tough. I mean, they've been playing tough. They ain't doing a little tanking thing right now, so it is what it is with that. How about the last 10 games here? Defensive rating here. Let's take a look. Look at some advanced numbers here. Last 10 games, OKC number one, Clippers two, Boston, okay. Detroit creeping up there last 10 games. Memphis trying to weasel their way in. Okay. Portland Trailblazers in the bottom third last 10 games. Philly in the bottom third last 10 games. But last 5 games, this is defensive rating, by the way. Last 5 games, Portland Trailblazers 4-1. Number one in defensive rating last 5 games. Don't know how they are on back to backs. Uh, Lakers 5-0. Man, I don't know what's gotten into them, man. Detroit Pistons number 5 defensive rating last 5 games. Toronto trying to creep back into the fold, playing a little bit defense as of late. Okay, all right, right. So mm, that fluctuates, man. Just it's good to go see who's doing what in lately, right? Pace is another thing I like to look at. Detroit Pistons in pace last 5 games they've been playing number one. Portland, don't know how much I'll take into consideration with that. Atlanta Hawks and Memphis Grizzlies always up there. Of course, they play each other, so we'll be getting to that. Um, how about last 10 games in pace? I think I'll rely on that a little bit more. Cleveland, last 10 games, nope. That was win-loss record. Atlanta Hawks, Portland Trailblazers been playing faster last 10 games. Okay, we're getting ready to talk about that game right now, but man, okay. Pace is really, really important. I don't know if you guys even know that. Patsy, I saw France miss a wide open layup versus Toronto that could have sent the game to overtime. His reaction was, I didn't even see that, man. I did not even see that. I have to check that out. I have to check that out. All right, man. So it's good to get a touch up on what's going on right now. I like to look at defensive rating and pace. I don't slide into the offensive rating. I could, but not as much as the rest of those things I look at, right? So I'll leave it right here on pace for right now over the course of the last 10 games. One more thing, let's go season. Let's go season one more time on pace. Let's just see something. Memphis, Atlanta, Chicago, Washington, Denver. Okay, Cleveland playing fast for real. All right. Utah, Utah, bad defense. Detroit, okay. Dallas. All right, all right, all right. So, first game here on the docket: Portland Trailblazers at Philadelphia 76ers. I was going through this game. I got to the stream a little bit late, but I was going through this game. I'm like, forget it, man. We might as well go through this together. So, few things I was looking at here. Um, the defense here versus point guards, not my favorite. Philadelphia, we do see some green here, right? So we know we can attack Philadelphia in some shape, form, or fashion, right? This is what they've been doing the last 10 games. I don't have any filters set over here. So, like I said, this is what they've been doing the last 10 games. They've been giving it up, right? So, what do I have over here to the side? I do have Andre Drummond, 8.5 rebounds. It's doable, right? Anthony Simons, 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And Tamani Kamara, along with a few other things. We'll talk about the Portland side. Right now, first things first, with the injury report, we would like to know if Jeremy Grant is going to play, right? He missed the game prior to this one. Then he missed 2 straight games, right? Since this is the first, yesterday was the first game of a back-to-back of a back-to-back set. Maybe he sat, right? So that's really, really important news because that opened up doors for guys like Tumani Kamara was going to play all his minutes no matter what. And then, really importantly, who coming off a triple double was Dini Avdija, right? He had a 30-point triple double. I think he had 30, 12, and 10. So, um, if there's no Jeremy Grant, then we know Avdija is going to go out there and go ahead and get it and play some good ball, right? So that's one thing. Now, from a defense standpoint, over the course of the season, we're looking at the point guard position, right? Philly, number one in points over the course of the season, they're giving up points to the point guard position. Rebounds, they're in the green. Rebound chances in the green. Assists, whatever, right? Potential assists, green, and 3 pointers made, green, right? So I could not figure out how I wanted to attack Anthony Simons. But since he's in a great spot, I went on ahead and put the PRAs over there, right? I put his PRAs in the slip right here. I put the PRAs over there because I still need to decipher how I want to attack this, right? Right now in the combos, we see 8 to 10 line hit, 8 to 10, 8 to 10 points and rebounds, rebounds plus assists, and then PRAs, right? We see all that's green, 8 good hit rates. Then we see the assist rates, 6 to 10. Point guards are over this number, 6 of 10. The rebounds at 2.5 at a minus 162 at a parlay piece. Point guards are over this number in 9 of 10, and then the threes 5 of 10, and the points 8 of 10. Right. So I don't know how I want to attack this. Right. You can definitely look at the PRAs because the PRAs, if you think this is a back to back, but he's at 28 and a half, right? He's at 28 and a half. He can actually go out there and hit that in points. He's coming off a 27-point game. Of course, there was overtime, but he did have 28 here versus Utah, good matchup. 25 here versus Charlotte, and 26 here versus Denver. And then we know he shoots the three. He's averaging about 9 3-point attempts in the last 10 games. So it's a good spot for him. Just gotta see, I can filter it on the back to back. I really don't use that filter a lot, but I can filter it to uh, what is it? Less than 1 day's rest. Is that does that equal out to a back to back? Because I don't ever use this like that. Less than 1 day's rest. Let's try that. So last 10 games on less than 1 day's rest. These games from October 28th to February 4th, those must be back to backs. But as you can see, he's hit four threes or more in 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 in, in four of these last this season, and one, two, three, four, five of his last seven back to backs, and he's on a 4 game back to back 3 point streak. So I didn't even look at that shit, right? So on back to backs, he looks fine, right? Rebounds look okay to this line at 2.5. It'll probably be 3.5 in a little while. Um, the assist, okay. So, uh, hmm, that's numbers on the back to back for him. Interesting, very interesting. I never really used that, but hey, that's what the tools are there for. Compare some of his numbers here. 24% usage rating. Then they got a 24. That's about on par. Points prop in the last 10, they averaging 25. He's averaging 22, 21 and a half. If there's no Jeremy Grant, I definitely would probably like. Speaking of Jeremy Grant, how about we look at some of his numbers without Jeremy Grant, right? Let's go without Jeremy Grant just to give us a look ahead on how things could shake out, right? Without Jeremy Grant. Two of his last 3 games, he's had 26 points or more. And it's good to know who these teams are and what these teams do, right? Yesterday versus Cleveland, overtime game, 23 shots. Versus Brooklyn, pace down. Brooklyn plays so slow, only 11 shots. Denver, 19 shots, right? Denver, the first game, 3 of 7, right? 13 shots. What was the scope to that game? Denver beat them up by 30, 20 something, 30. Okay, just wanted to see something, right? So I did have Anthony Simons over there for PRAs. Just don't know. I couldn't talk off any of his individual props though. Tamani Kamara, back to back for him, young guy, rookie. Um, now, um, there's a lot of green over here. It's a lot of green over here. Uh, it's a lot of green over here, bro. Straight up. That's because some of his numbers are always pretty much low. So right now, Tamani Kamara, you just gotta watch, man, because these players can be kind of tricky, right? He's a rookie, He's coming on, he's feeling himself, he's coming to his own right now. So his points prop sitting at 11 and a half. He's over that number in 5 of 10, right? He's averaging 35 minutes in the last 20. His minutes are solidified. We don't got to worry about that. Um, they want him to be great, right? He's only averaging a 14% usage rate, but it is what it is with that situation there. Um, 3 pointers, he's going over his 3 point line at 1.5 at plus 116, and 5 of his last 10. And this number here, guards are over this number versus this team, and 7 of their last 10 games, right? the most interesting, one of the most interesting spots for me here is the rebounds, right? I got to have a filter on here. Do I have a filter? Right, I do have a filter on. I'm sorry, but that's why the numbers look so good. Let me take the filter off and then reiterate that. Now, that's why the numbers look so good, right? So the filter is off now. I had it as a filter. I'm going to show you guys right now, but the filter is off right now. Um, these are their numbers without that filter on versus a shooting guard. Now, it's a couple ways I wanted to do this. I never tried this filter right here today. I've tried it, but not today. So right now, I want to add it, the filter the minutes. I want to put the minutes at, they got them at 28.7. I want to put the minutes at more than 33, 32, more than 32 minutes. And see what I get. Now, guards who are playing more than 32 minutes are over this points line at 11.5, which is very low. 10 of their last 10 games, and the 3-point line at 1.5, which is very low, and 9 of their last 10 games. The rebounds, not so much, right? We do know that Tomani Camaro can get to some rebounds, pretty decent here. And as you can see, the defense is the points plus rebound prop. When people are playing 32, two shooting guards are playing 32 minutes, you can at 17 and a half points, they're 10 of 10 to this number, right? So that's one thing. Now let me rewind it back here. Take off that filter here. And as you can see, we know he's a pretty decent rebounder, a fake decent rebounder. He's out there getting his hustle on. As you can see, he's averaging 13 rebound chances. So I have filtered this to, that's in his last 10. I filtered this to people who are getting at least more than 10 rebound chances here. And that's where we get the filters that we seen earlier, right? So the guys who are playing, who are getting 10 rebound chances, they're averaging 36 minutes. He's playing 35 in his last 10. That's on par. They're averaging 21 points, right? His points prop is sitting at 11 and a half. Now, keep in mind, 4 of his last 6 games, he crushed that point prop, right? So that's a lot of value we're leaving on the table when it comes to laddering points, right? And when the spot is right. So at the end of the day, if you look at his points prop, let's say 15 points for him, Tamani Kamara, you get it at plus 230, right? 20 points for Tamari Kamara, you'll get it at a plus 870 for 20 points. That's just, I'm not saying go there, but I'm just saying this is what's been going on, right? So, I mean, he had 20 points there. That had to be a plus 800. And he has 19, 19, and 19, right? So, I'm just, don't kill the messenger, right? And he's got games with 3 threes and 5 threes and 4 threes and 6 threes. So even if you look at his threes, he might not even be out. No, he is out. Well, even if you look at his threes here, for 3 threes for him at plus 360, 4 threes for him at a plus 1,000 for 4 threes, and he's hit 4 threes. I want to say, yeah, within his last 6 games, he's hit 4 threes. One, two, wait, one or only twice. But that's what's been going on, and what we've been missing on, right? What I've been missing on, right? So that's, I just want to point those things out to you. I want this my picture of, am I a little bit too big? Can't believe LeBron didn't get that and one outlet for 18 points. Yeah, that's crazy. But with the 10 rebound chances on, uh, guards are over their points line, 9 of 10, 3-point line, 7 of 10, and the rebound line is 8 of 10. Right? I don't know if he's played this Philly team. So they played. This is head to head right here. They played on the 30th, and he played 33 minutes. He had 12 points. And he had a double double. Right? He had a double double. Um, and that's my thing, right? So let me see, 754 double double, 754 double double. Now at the end of the day, that's why I want to know if and win if Grant is out, right? Because these two guys are very important when it comes to Grant being in and out, right? It's hard for me to tell who's starting where, right? Because you got Tumani Kamara. So what I did do was go to Underdog last night, right? Earlier, and I searched Blazers. Blazers. So I wanted to see the starting lineup, right? So latest. So they started Simons, Sharp, Kamara, Tumani. So we don't have to worry about Tumani Kamara no matter if Grant is in or out. We don't have to worry about Tumani Kamara. He's going to get his minutes. It's Avdija, the one who I'm more interested in, right? As far as getting I need both of these. I need Grant to be out. They need to trade him. But I need Grant to be out, man. Straight up. That long story short, I want Grant to be out. You know, just get you some rest, not hurt or nothing like that. Just want you to be out, bro. You know what I'm saying? For today, you know. But yeah, so and then I had to go through this game a little bit extensively because they shut down Embiid. They shut down Embiid. They out there playing loose. They getting their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Philly, and you can they can give up stats, man. They can give up stats in spots like this, and you got young boys like Kamara and Avija stuff like that. They hungry, and they putting up stat lines, man. So I'm definitely interested in that, man. So this Portland game is to me is very interesting, bro. They are on a back to back though, but it's very interesting. Let me take a look at some of these numbers for him on a back to back, right? Filters days rest. Let's go less than 1 day's rest. Let's go less than filter days rest. Let's go less than 1 day's rest. I believe that's a back to back. Yeah, less than 1 day's rest. So less than 1 day's rest. Um, from October 28th on down right here. This will be this year. Um, hmm, 6 to 10 to his rebound line. I'll just say the last 10. 6 to 10 was his rebound line. Hit his rebound line in three straight. That's why I'm really interested in his rebounds, right? I'm really interested in his rebounds. Okay, that's just a back to back. Now, another thing, positionality, because we know stepping over here to Game Day Insights. Shout out to Larry. This is a great tool. Use this tool all the time. You guys already know that. Historically, over the season, we know there's two spots you want to target this Philly team: the point guard and the smart and the power forward, right? So looking at the Phillies right here, right? Let's go. Let's start with the rebounds to put them at the top. Points versus the power forward position is green, right? Rebounds green, rebound chances green, assists green, potential assists green, right? Then we got somebody like Denny Avija coming off a triple double, 2010 and 12 or 12 and 10, one or the other. This could be another good spot for him, right? So and then you got guys like Kamara who can switch in and out the three and the four. So I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying. So these guys could be in some spots here. Really, Grant is definitely interesting piece. Interesting piece. Now, on just keeping it moving here, and like I said, for the people who weren't here, the point guard position, we like the point guard position. Philly, um, you know, points in the green, rebounds in the green, rebound chances in the green, threes in the green, right? So that's what Anthony Simons does. I do have his PRAs up there, right? Okay, so keeping it moving here. Um, like I said, Jamie Grant, Donovan Clingan. I can't mess with him no matter what. They probably gonna need him. Tyrese Maxey. I'm probably gonna take a rain check on Tyrese Maxey. This defense has been looking good. I just went over that earlier. It's a few things this defense doesn't do, right? I was looking at the assist prop over the course of the season here. Portland down here, they just don't give up many assists, man. They don't give up many assists. Assists in the red here. They just don't give up many assists. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could really check as a team. I could check as of late here. How about the last month? Portland's still down here, right? Right. So just don't give up many assists. That's one thing I was looking at from the Portland side, which can translate to some unders here. Really needed. I mean, got a push on the 6.5 assists for Garland yesterday. It took all the way to overtime, damn near, for him to get that, but really needed 8 for him to hit that number. And you know he didn't get there. So that's interesting, you know. But hey, so Tyrese Maxey here um, versus Portland this year. What I'm saying, they faced Portland this year. He went there and got 3 assists versus them. Um, 11 assist game versus Golden State Warriors. Over this line at 4 of 10. Rebound line sitting at 3.5. Mm. This defense, he's going to have all the usage in the world. So, you know, I would filter this here. Let me filter this on. He's averaging 38 minutes. He got a 25% usage rate. That's about the same. 25% usage rate. Averaging 25% usage rate. They got a 25% usage rate here. How about? Oh no. Yeah. That's right. 38 minutes. That sounds about right. Shot attempts. How about shot attempts? 8 threes. Let's filter this to field goal attempts. More than 18. I don't think he gets that many off. I don't think he gets that many shots. Well, he might. Versus Portland, he took 13 shots last time he played. Who was in that game? They beat them by 22. Mm. It's Maxi been a little bit up and down for me. I think I'm just gonna pass on Maxi, man. I mean, you get 31, you get 13, you get 30, you get 5, right? I probably have to just pass on Maxi. I ain't even gonna lie. Probably gonna end up passing on Maxi. Whatever you want to do, you can get to him. A lot of guys, I don't bet on a lot of guys. A lot like that. I don't know what's wrong with Maxi right now. I don't know what's his problem. He might have a problem. I don't know. He might be injured. Who knows? Live bet situation for me. Quentin Grimes went off. I can't bet Quentin Grimes. If guys want to, you can. I just can't right now. 3 pointers in at 2.5. He's 410 to that number. I just don't like this matchup. I don't like this matchup, but it is a back-to-back for Portland. Could have tired legs, so you know it is what it is. 38%, 38 minutes. Oubre is going to play all the minutes. He's a guy that I could just filter the minutes and just live with whatever they say. So let's say more than 30. It's averaging 38 minutes. Let's say more than 35 minutes. 35 minutes for a guy like Oubre versus this team. Small forward, Braun, Braun. Jalen McDaniels had 30. DeRozan. Mm. Oubre's points at 16. Yeah, 15 last time these two teams played. Mm. Oubre is so frustrating from beyond the arc, man. He's so frustrating. Um, 6 of 10 to the 3. The rebound line is 3 of 10. What's his rebound line? 6.5. Mm. Points plus rebounds. This defense is giving up 9 of 10 there. Mm. I guess. Oubre's last 3 games look pretty good. 19, 27, and 20 points there. Um, just off sheer volume, I mean, how is he not in play, right? I mean, 38 minutes. He averages 38 minutes. How is he not in play? That don't mean I'm going to bet on him, but he averages 38 minutes. You got to go out there and do something. I've seen him go out there and do nothing, but Paul George is a whatever. Drummond, interesting play here. Let me see, Drummond. Let me see, Drummond. Right, okay. There's no filters here on this line. Now, this line is pretty low at 8.5 points. You know, this Portland defense had been giving it up to centers as of late. Here, let me filter this out. 25 weeks. Okay. So centers. Um, so a few things I was looking at here, right? A lot of the stuff we're gonna know from the back of our heads. Now, over the course of the season here, Portland is giving up. They top 10 to giving up points to the center position. They're also in the green and rebound chances and assists, right? And potential assists and 3 pointers made and da 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 da. Figure to the assist prop here. Portland are number one in giving up assists to the center position here. So that's something that you can definitely take heed to. Looking at Drummond's numbers here, Drummond can pass the ball here and there, right? We already know we like his rebounds. I do. You know what I'm saying? So I already put his rebound prop over there. But at the end of the day, when you're looking at the assist prop here, he's had the last two games. Let me see, how many games did he just? So these last two games he started versus the Knicks and Golden State Warriors. Uh, now he hit his rebound prop in both games there. And so versus the Knicks, he goes out there and gets 5 assists, right? 2 assists here, right? So 2 assists. You can go over here to DraftKings. I got us 2 assists here. You get 2 assists for Drummond at plus 155, right? Look at 2 assists here. You get 2 assists. You get the rebound. You make the right play, right? You could also get 3 assists for plus 500. You could also get 4 assists for plus 1,500, right? Plus 1,500 for 4 assists. They did have 5 assists up there, but 4 assists at a plus 1,500, right? Meaning you can, I mean, meaning exactly what I said, plus 1,500. So if you're feeling froggy, you can jump, right? You can leap, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm just pointing it out. The 2 assists, you get good plus money on it. But he's just coming off a game prior to that. He did just have 5 assists for the New York Knicks. I mean, versus the New York Knicks. So it's doable. Could he get ran off the floor? Who knows, right? Klingen, I can't with Klingen. I just don't know what. So the coaching, we just got to figure it out, man. Speaking of Klingen, like he just got. Let's see. Versus Cleveland, he goes out there and plays 16 minutes, right? I don't even think he was in foul trouble. He was. He fouled out. Okay. So he's been in foul trouble a lot, man. 4-0-5-4-6. Come on, young man. Keep your hands to yourself. Right. So do I see him getting in foul trouble here? Probably not. Will they need him versus Drummond? Mm, mm, mm. I don't know. What's the injury news over here? Detroit. No, not Detroit. Philly. Okay. I guess. Right. So I don't know, man. I think I am gonna play Drummond's, assist. Just the two. It can happen. I've seen him get a triple double before. That was extensive, right? On that game, that was very extensive on that game. Golden State Warriors, Charlotte Hornets. Um, a few spots here in this game is not my favorite, right? But at the end of the day, we got a 228.5 over under. Um, Golden State Warriors favored by 13 here. Um, it's hard for me to put a read on, what's going on with this Golden State Warriors team, but a few things from a defensive standpoint here is, uh, I know that well they don't have to guard one, but Charlotte not the greatest at defending power forwards. They give up they give up the three to the power forward spot, and they're giving up the fifth most points to the power forward spot. As of late, over the course of the season, Golden State Warriors have been giving up points to the power forward slot too. So that's somebody like Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges might see he's got to see either Jimmy Butler or Draymond Green. So that's one thing you want to take a look at there. Then of course you get Pod starting, and then you get Curry. So I don't know who's going to match up with Lamelo. I think Lamelo goes. I think Lamelo plays today though. Long story short, anything can happen here. When you're looking at Lamelo Ball, his numbers are in play. Curry numbers are in play. It's just not my favorite game, right? 13-point spread. I probably wouldn't take a rain check on this one and see what's going to happen. Sometimes, even the bigs get played off the floor. I don't know what's going to happen here. To tell you the truth, I don't know. But I do want to just do a little bit of glorified game log watching, right? Just gonna skim through just to see if I see some green and things of that nature. If you guys got anything you like on this one, let me know. But I just want to skim through, see if I see some green and some spots, and then tack it like that because I haven't looked at this game, right? So Curry, of course, his points are in play here. Uh, Last 10 games, guards are over this number. One of the last 10 at 26 and a half points there. And we know that Charlotte do play pretty slow here on the numbers on the season here. Charlotte Hornets, the bottom third of pace here. So, they are a pace down matchup. Golden State probably around the middle of the pack, around 17. So, you know, not my favorite pace here, but keeping it moving, I will. Field goal attempts about 20 for him. I'm not going to break my neck though. It's Curry. It's Curry, right? You could Curry had 13 assists versus Philly. Mm. Curry had 13 assists versus Philly. Rewind that shit back. Yeah, he's over assist prop 5 or 10. Mm. Mm. Okay. Pod's been I don't know how he's been rebounding the ball like that, man. Moses Moody rebound line is at 3.5. He's not the biggest rebounder. Teams are over this number in 9 of their last 10 games versus this team at 3.5. The spot is there for him to hit his rebounds, but I'm not. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. I'll put it over there though. I'm not going there though. Jimmy Butler. His rebound line is at 5.5 at plus money. This is an interesting play. I can see instances where he could probably get there. Um, his assist prop, he's over his assist line at 6.5. What's his rebounds plus assist then? And sometimes they be switching up their lineup too, man. But rebounds and assists, 10.5 for Jimmy Butler. That's in play. Rebounds and assists for Jimmy Butler. That's in play. So I just don't know what the starting lineup's going to be. Like I said, power forwards, they're in good spots here. Potential assists are up. Threes are up. This is versus Charlotte defense. Golden State Warriors. What about the centers? I don't know who they're going to start. Draymond there, Post there. What do they do? I don't know. So, I mean, they be switching their starting lineup up. But those guys are in play. I'm not going to. So they got Draymond Green expected at center. These teams just played on the 25th, and he had 15 points. Draymond Green had 15 points. Who the fuck? Draymond Green had 15 points. Mm. They beat the crap out of them. And then I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna wait for some injury news and things like that. Big spread here. I just whatever, right? Player props here. Washington Wizards and Miami Heat. Miami Heat on the back-to-back too, man. Let me check the injury report here. Check out some injuries here. Miami. So Bam off. Wiggins is questionable. He's been out for the last few games. Jovic out. Mm. Shout out to Burks, man. Caught his threes yesterday. He's back-to-back games with three threes or more. So shout out to Burks in those regards there. Fishy game here. This could be a fishy game here. I know Washington, they don't want to win. What's the spread and stuff here? We have Washington Wizards, Miami Heat by -8. Okay. Center position here. Washington, points green, rebounds green, threes green, power forward position. Washington, rebounds green, potential assist green. Khalil Ware, is he the center? I haven't been watching the games. Or is Bam still the center? Mm. 11.5 rebounds, 9.5 rebounds. Some got the shape there. Not one of my favorite games here, but I don't mind attacking these guys uh, from the bigs, right? So Bam Adebayo, double-double, -200, Ware, +150. Raw points. Bam at 20. Sarr at 12. Ware at 11.5. Again, not another one of my favorite games, man. Just not my favorite game. Yeah, let's see. Is Poole still out? Poole must be still out, right? Yeah, Poole is out. Will Carrollton shot 8 threes last game. 5 rebounds, 4 assists in 32 minutes. He shot 8 threes. Most of his shots come from the arc. Colabali took 11 threes last game. How many minutes did Middleton play? 24. He's capped at around 24, 25. I can see that. Rebounds and assists could be in play for him. How many minutes did Kispert play? Kispert played 25. He's got back-to-back games with 3 threes or better. All right, so who's running the point? Carrington? Hmm. scores, took 7 threes. He had 8 assists. Weird. Weird ass team trying to bet on him. Marcus Smart, how many minutes did he play? 20. Too many bodies. Too many bodies and all that shit, man. Straight up. Too many. Too many, man. Um, so to the point guard position is well, these numbers are very low too. So that's why you see a lot of green. That's why you see a lot of green. But historically, as we know, I know I sound like a broken record. Miami is not, all that when it comes to guarding the point guard position from beyond the arc, right? So Miami, they're giving up the fifth. They get a little bit better, giving up the fifth most threes, and then the assists. They're giving up the second most assists, right? So that's something you can definitely take a look at. I'll probably take a rain check though, man. I'll probably take a rain check. This is a back to back for Miami Heat players. One team's going to be in and out, but we know Tyler Hero is that guy when it comes over here. From a usage standpoint, it's just hard for me to decipher what these Wizards gonna want to do, man. Straight up. These Miami guys are a little bit more solidified, uh, and we know exactly what they're trying to do and who's going to be trying to do what. 29 minutes, 31. He's averaging 31. Tyler Hero around 10 3-point attempts, 7.3 head to head versus this team. 15 points, 6 rebounds. Not gonna force anything. I just don't. A lot of these players I don't bet on, man. Straight up. Wiggins need to know he's gonna be in. Bam. These are the spots where I do like to attack versus Washington with the bigs. Um, Bam has played some good ball versus them, right? He's had some good games. His points per sitting at 19 and a half. He's got some good games versus this team, and that's probably why I'll be looking at, or that's why I got my sights set on. Just watch this hit here, and then Khalil Ware. I don't think he's faced this team. He has faced this team once. He only had a few minutes there, so that wasn't really warranted. But he's another guy that I'll probably be looking at. The bigs. I believe more interested in the bigs here, right? I will. So, but I don't know how I'm trying to shake it straight up. If Bam was there, if Khalil Ware wasn't started, I'll be all over Bam's points right now. Tell you the truth, I would. But I like the spot. I'll just tell you this: I like the spot for the centers versus this team here. Washington give up the most points. They do give up rebounds. They give up threes and 3-point attempts to the center position. I like the center spot versus this team. I'm gonna keep it moving though. We got a barn burner of a game here. When you're looking at uh, this one here, we got a whopping 250, I think, or more. 253 point total here, bro. So, wow. Two of the top three fastest paced teams in the league. As you can take a look here, we're looking at the pace. Atlanta, number one. Memphis, number one. Atlanta, number two. Okay. Taking a look at the injury news here, right? This here could be one. Could be one. Don't know if I'm gonna take the over or not, but Trey Young questionable. Krejci out. George's knee ain't out. Didn't know he was out. Did not know he was out. Did not know he was out. Hmm. Man, I would have loved to bet on a few of those threes. So Ricochet, huh? Ricochet. Hmm. Young Daniels, Okongwu, Levert, Krejci, Ricochet, Terrence Mann, Clint Capella, King Wallace, Brilliant Barlow. I don't know what to do with this shit. Damn. What's the injury news is here? Morant sat out last game. Kevin Jackson Jr. Morant probably gonna play. It's Christopher Money game, shoulder pain. We'll see. We'll see if Morant plays or not. Man, at a 252, man, you got to look at this game as the same game parlay. You know, I'm not gonna say I don't want to go through this game, but it's a lot of stuff that can happen in this game. Uh, Trey Young can hit his assist prop, for example. Let me see something here. Last 10, 11 games, Memphis been number one in giving up assists to the point guard position. That's the last over the course of the last month. What about last 6 weeks? How they fared? Indy and Memphis still double digits. Last 10 weeks. Yeah. Memphis was creeping up. Okay, okay. So what's possible, right? 10.5, not that big of a number here. Get the juices flowing. Trey knows how to pass the ball, things of that nature, right? Mm. Some point guards ain't been getting there as of late. So Trey's averaging 20 potential assists, right? Let's filter this by 20 by potential assists. Let's go to potential assists here, averaging more than, let's say more than so the defense averaged 11 potential assists. I want to say, um, how about more than 16 potential assists, right? Let's see what point guards do. So point guards averaging around 18 potential assists over this number. Hmm. Over this number only one of their last 10 games. I don't know what's up with that shit. Memphis. They haven't played this year. Mm, mm, mm. 37 minutes, 20 shot attempts, 10 3-point attempts. Mm. Trey. I'm starting to wonder if this game is going to go over or not, man. Straight up. I don't know. Something telling me this game, I don't know, man. I don't know if this game even going on. Over. I know at one point in the season, um, they were giving up a ton of points to the small forward position. Uh, Memphis. Let's check the season. So they still giving up points to the small forward position. Memphis, 26 points, 15 rebound chances potential assists. Threes are up. That's over the season. About the last month, they still up, right? 30 points to that position. 12 boards. Rebound chances in the green. Assists in the green. Potential assists in, okay. Hmm. Okay. So, with that being said, all season long they've been getting hit by small forwards, right? So Ricochet, the 1.5 threes, he's over this line is 6 of 10, and then Atlanta, same thing, 6 of 10. Um, let me see, 25 minutes, 33 minutes though. I would expect him to get around a little bit more minutes than 25. These guys are at 33 minutes. Points plus rebounds. The rebound line, 8 of 10 at 3.5. So Trey must didn't play this game. He didn't play this game versus them. Okay. Memphis beat them 128 to 112. Scottie Pippen Jr. had 9 assists. Trey or Ja didn't play that game. Desmond Bane had 4 threes and 8 assists. Dyson Daniels 15. DeAndre Hunter then. Jalen Johnson almost had a triple double. Okay. Well, if Ricochet is going to be the small four, he's going to be in an okay spot. Just, you know, he's going to be in an okay spot. I like the spot for Ricochet, but can he take advantage of this spot? So we'll see. I'm going to have to put something over there so I just don't forget him. So how about I add just, I don't know, maybe it's 3-pointers. Just add that over there as a lean, right? I can't mess with this guy. Muhammad Okongwu. This could be a spot for Okongwu here. 10-7 last time they played. But I don't know, man. He might see some Janet Jackson. Who knows? Uh, I see now, I probably ain't gonna have too many bets in today. Easy, chill back day. Probably a live betting spot day for me. Desmond Bane is over his rebound line at 7 of the last 10. Averaging 13 rebound chances. Let me refilter this. Rebound chances for guards getting to 13. Let's just say rebound chances. Filter rebound chances around 10. So guys that are averaging 10 rebound chances versus this team are over their points prop in 6 of their last 10 games. averaging around 18 field goal attempts. Over this 2.5 3-point line, the 6 of the last 10. Over their rebounds, 8 of their last 10. A lot of these games ain't this year though. 7 of these games are this year. Mm. Atlanta versus Power Forwards. Oh shucks. Go back. Go back. I just the total looks a little bit out of whack to me. I might take the under. I might play that. I don't see the sparks, man. I don't. Atlanta giving up the 6 most points to the power forward position. I don't see how I don't find. Let me see something. How I don't find a game like this to be more compelling. I guess I need to know if Ja's in. So it's gonna be an injury news thing for me, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, right? It's gonna be an injury news thing for me. I need to see if Ja's out, I'm gonna like whoever the starting point guard is going to be. Probably gonna be. I need to see that's he's the deciding factor for me. If Ja's out, then I'm gonna like Scottie Pippen assists. Probably gonna like Desmond Bain assists as well, right? Or maybe some PRAs for Conchar, something like that, right? Or some rebounds and assists. Just I need to know if Ja's out. That's what's not. That's what's keeping me from finding this game very, very attractive, right? Karis LeVert would have to be in play as well. He won't have any lines out. Vince, Luke Kennard, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen coming off a 7 assist game versus the Spurs. He had 12 points. Santi Aldama, he had 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists. So those are some of the guys I'll be looking at, man. I'll be looking at those guys there. What's the lines on this game? Memphis 9.5. It'd be Memphis. It'd probably be that 9.5 or nothing for me with a big spread and a total like that. I don't know. Um, Houston Rockets at Oklahoma City Thunder, right? Um, Sengun questionable. Another one we need the injury news. This is a front end of a back to back, so you never know. Um, Amon Thompson is questionable, right soreness. So we definitely need injury news in this game here. Fred VanVleet out for Monday's game. So we need injury news. I need injury news here. Brooks questionable, Adams questionable. All these people questionable, man. Let me see something. All these people questionable. That muddies up things. Alpha Shingu, Amin Thompson, Dylan Brooks, Tari Eason, Steven Adams, all present at shoot around. Okay, that's a perfect segue to that right there, right? That was 2 minutes ago. I'm just looking at it now. They're saying all these guys are present at shoot around, right? They were questionable. Now they present at shoot around. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here? All right, what's gonna happen here? Right. So let's see. So, uh, yeah, Jay, Jay coming off a great game yesterday. He had 41 versus the Spurs, man. 6 and 7. The rebounds and assists been looking pretty good. The combo been looking good for him. What's that rebounds and assists line at? 10.5. His rebounds and assists line at 10.5, and he's been hitting this number, right? Let's see. So the rebounds at 4.5. He's hit this number 8 of his last 10 games. The 1.5 3-pointers, 6 of his last 10 games. The assist prop sitting at 4.5, 7 of his last 10 games, and so his combo should look green, right? The rebounds and assists look pretty good. This is a tougher matchup, but if you want to get to it, be my guest. Some of his combos look pretty good there, right? His combos look pretty good there. 33 minutes. His last 10, he's averaging 22 points and around 17 shots. Head to head here. Versus Houston, back-to-back games with 20. He hit his rebound prop in 8 of 10 versus Houston at 4.5, and his assist prop at 4.5, 8 of 10 versus Houston on 6 of 10. But as of late this year, this will be the fourth and final game. Houston won 2. Uh, um, um, OKC would probably be looking to win this one here, see if they can steal this one, snag this one, however you want to look at it. But the rebounds look good. I will drop that over there in the spot there. The rebounds at least for him. Uh, Dort is another guy I was looking at for rebounds. I pulled the trigger on his rebounds yesterday. He did get there. He had 9 rebounds. No. I think he had 11 rebounds, didn't he? No, he had 9 rebounds versus the Spurs. Um, um, Guys are over this 3.5 rebound line, and 8 of their last 10 games versus this team. Taking a look at the small forwards versus this team, we'll take a look at it. Rebounds for Houston. Mm. So the rebound chances are up. The rebounds not as much. This is a slower pace down team, but you get all those minutes like Dort plays. Things can pan out better. Last month, Houston rebounds. He's just out there a lot. He don't get a lot of rebound chances. Maybe I might not play this. Maybe I might not. But they're versus this team, they've been giving them up, right? So I can see instances where you can fade this though. Definitely. Um, Not gonna waste. I ain't gonna say waste my time, but not gonna keep you looking at Dort here. SGA is gonna be SGA. His points prop 31 and a half. Um, check out. Check questionable. Another thing we need to take a heed to is check gonna be in or out. Check's questionable. So need to know some of that injury news, man. Need to know some of that injury news. If you still like that 31 and a half, I suggest you jump and play it right now. I suggest you go ahead and play it right now. Um, One thing we do know is Hardenstein should be in no matter what. Hardenstein got busy a few games versus these guys. He had 19 to 21, 13 and 8 rebounds. Rebounds juiced up at a minus 152. Hmm. Sengun not the greatest defender. His assist props in at 3.5 at plus money. He's hit this number in back-to-back games. Multiple assists in 8 of 10. But back-to-back games, he's hit this number. Pace-up matchups, though, Atlanta and San Antonio Spurs. Double-double is in play, though. He's got a double-double. Well, his rebounds are in play. Points are, too. Um, Points are, too. Points, center. Don't like the pace this game could be played at. I don't. Um, historically, historically, right? Let me show you guys. So historically, from a rebound standpoint, on the flip side, see, this is where it's going to be very, very interesting at because since we can go to the bench here for this one. Some of y'all probably already know where I'm going, but this boy know how to rebound versus this team. He knows how to rebound versus this team. Uh, Jabari, right? He's got especially last year. Last year he was rebounding the ball very well versus this team. They must still have him in the starting lineup. Mm. I don't think he's starting. He not. If it tells it, yeah, see, Jabari Smith, his rebounds look pretty good, man. He's rebounded the ball well versus them. 6, 14. That's this year. Last year, he had 3, 13, 17, 18. Last year he was getting it in. What's up, my girl? So that's where we at with that, right? I still want to see what the injury news gonna look like. It's not my favorite right now, so I gotta look and see what the injury news look like. I got to. Um, Sacramento Kings, Dallas Mavericks, and this one here is gonna be interesting, right? So I've been waiting on we the books already know what the deal is, right? They're not gonna give us no they're not gonna give us no inflated lines or anything like that. So at the end of the day, because we do know that Sabonis is out here, right? So we can look at guys that could be in play here, that's going to be and could be in play here. First of all, of course, let's talk about. I mean, uh, well, interesting plays are going to be Valanciunas and Trey Lyles, right? Valanciunas, he could come in and destroy in a short amount of time. Versus Houston, he played 30 minutes. He had 14 rebounds, 15 points, right? 3 blocks, 4 steals, 5 fouls. He's not good defensively, on ball defensively, right? So he could come in and destroy at the end of the day. Especially a smaller team like this, Dallas. You could also look at his points plus rebounds, whatever the case may be. But we need to get these guys, see who's in and out, right? I mean, we actually need to get the lines, right? So let me slide over to DraftKings and see if I can see any lines for him. There we go, right there. Damn, rebounds at 13. Well, has he been out all day? Cause sworn I didn't see his line, man. 12 and a half. They got his lines already inflated, man. 12 and a half rebounds at plus 100. Jesus Christ. The fuck out of here, bro. What about his points? Mm-mm-mm. 15 at plus 115. Like, damn. Mm-mm-mm. And then you got Dallas. Dallas is dealing with a ton of injuries, right? So Washington out. Gafford, Lively, whatever, right? Mm. I'm gonna have to like Kyrie, man. Shit, how could you not? Um, gonna have to have interest in Kyrie here. Don't know what he's gonna do, right? But man, you're gonna have to have interest in Kyrie. So Malik Monk, sits at 6.5, which is going to be in play. This team is just depleted, man. Zach Levine. DeMar DeRozan hit rates on these and Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan hit rates on these rebounds and assists has been pretty crazy, right? Well, DeMar DeRozan, to say the least. So his rebounds and assists has been looking pretty good. 9.5 now. He just went off versus this team on February 10th. He had 40 points, man. 7 rebounds, 4 threes. What was the score to that game? Oh, they went to overtime, I think. I think. It was 129 to 108, though. That was crazy. Wait a minute. When was this? February 10th. Where the fuck was this? February 10th. How long has Gafford been down? Mm. So the 4.5 rebounds, man, at plus money, that's gonna have to be something that's probably gonna be in play. I like the spot for it. I'm gonna just put it over there. The 4.5 rebounds for somebody like DeRozan, uh, Keegan Murray. It's gonna be a lot of rebound props that's gonna be in play here, right? Because of how small this team is. But let's rewind it back, right? Kyrie Irving. Let's see, Klay Thompson, Najee Marshall gonna have to come into fold here. He played 30 minutes in back-to-back games. 4 rebounds, 4 assists. He can get you a little bit of this. He can get you a little bit of that, right? Najee Marshall gonna have to step into the conversation here. Um, do we have any lines for this kid? I just want to see here because we might be able to find some value on this guy. Najee Marshall, 13 points. The 1.5 threes from Max Christie is a yes, so we'll get to that. But Najee Marshall is going to be an interesting person to look at. And Najee Marshall, who else? So these are guys we're going to have to look at. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They got Moses Brown. Moses Brown better keep his hands to himself, man. Moses Brown been playing ball though, but he can't foul. He can't foul. Let's see. Moses Brown here. Um, 4 fouls, 5 fouls, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 11 rebounds. He could put up some stats, man. Point per minute guy. Mm. So Moses Brown, Dinwiddie, Hardy. What you been doing, Hardy? Hardy played 22 minutes last game. Okay. So here's how I'm looking at this one, right? So let's rewind this. Sacramento. Now, Sacramento, in general here, let's just in general, Sacramento giving up the third most threes overall, right? They're giving up the third most threes, right? So this can turn into be can turn into a 3 point thing, right? Um, versus the shooting guard, whoever that's going to be, Sacramento number one. Versus the point guard, that's going to be Kyrie. Um, threes, not whatever, but Kyrie is probably matchup proof. Sacramento, okay. Um, the small forward, threes, Sacramento. So the shooting guard should be Christie, right? I've been playing his 1.5 threes a lot. Small forward should be Clay, right? So those guys should be in play. Kyrie gonna get buckets, right? Kyrie gonna get buckets. Kyrie gonna get buckets. Then you got Najee Marshall, one, two, three. He should be playing the four, and then Moses Brown will probably be playing the five, something like that, something like that. Okay, something like that. This 1.5 three for Keegan Murray's over this number in 4 of 10. That could be in play just to sure volume because he's going to be out there a lot. His 6.5 rebounds probably gets a bump just going against his team, but he's hit his points line in 4 of his last 5 games. So let me rewind this back here. I need to go back here. No, no, we on the way. We on the way. Okay. And then Joe Val, I'm not even gonna look at his numbers. He's just in play, right? Let me see. Let me get his. You could look at his points plus rebounds. You could look at his double double, whatever. They don't have the lines that's registered out, right? He's definitely in play though. Kyrie Irving, 20. He's averaging 21 shots. Let's go. Let's filter this field goal attempts. Let's try this first. Let's try usage percentage. Let's filter the usage percentage. Let's try the usage percentage. 125% usage rate. Boom, that's right on point. Um, so he's averaging 28% usage rate. I put it at 25, and they gave us an average of 28, so that's on par. Field goal attempts about 18, but he's taking at least 20. Last five, one, two, three, four of the last 5 guards they seen, including Kyrie, been over this points line. Kyrie did not go over his threes line there, so you would probably, I mean, sometimes you would probably want to look at Kyrie raw points here, but in this case, you could definitely look at his threes, but raw points because he gets busy, right? So you could definitely look at raw points here. What did he have? He had 9. No, he had 2 rebounds. He had 6 assists. Guards that are over the assist line in 7 of 10. But we're tapping the dead horse looking at this because, by default, Kyrie Irving points are in play by default, so you have to put them over there. And I just keep it moving. I'm not even gonna keep looking. Right. Some of his head-to-head numbers. Does he destroy these guys? Let's see. No, he has to see Fox and shit like that in the past. He got 23 points or more in this last 7 games versus this team. Okay. Max Christie. Um, Back-to-back games, he's hit his threes versus this team this year. Uh, at 1.5 for the parlay piece. I like it. Um, I do like it. He's over this number in 6 of 10. The volume, the minutes are there. So the rebound line at 3.5. Um, he hit this number versus this team. 8.3 rebound chances. Mm, let's see something. I ain't gonna filter that. His rebounds should be in play though, bro. It should be in play. I can see him stumbling into some rebounds. Assist line at 3.5. Not gonna get there. So for me, like I said, he's a shooting guard. He's over his 1.5 3-point line in 6 of his last 10. Couple that with the fact that over the course of the season, they number one in giving up threes to the shooting guard position. I got to go there, right? Then next we talk about Clay. Clay, the Sacramento, they're giving up the fourth most threes. So I got to go there with Clay too. I don't have to, but more than I like the spot for Clay as well. So Let me put the threes over here for Christie. You can take the 2.5 because it's a parlay piece right now at 1.5, and then Clay, his threes are probably sitting at they probably sitting at 3.5. 3.5 at plus 100. He's over this number in 6 of his last 10. He got there versus Sacramento right here at 5. He hit 5. He hit 5. Mm. Just because of the spot, I got to put him in there, right? He's got to be in play because of the spot. So I'm gonna put the threes up there for him. Najee Marshall is the one where I gotta really, really, really think, right? He's been playing. He's been playing. So he's been averaging 27 minutes. I like that. Um, who would he see? Probably some Keegan Murray. So, mm. Mm. Without PJ Washington, what about Clay Thompson without PJ Washington? Just looking at some of his raw numbers. He's over his points line lately. One, two, three, 4 straight games, and his threes are up. Right, one, two, three straight games. Well, not 3 straight games, but 3 games this month. His threes are up. I like the spot for him. So I like the spot for him. Max Christie without PJ Washington. His rebounds spike a little bit more. He's over his rebound line at 8. Well, lately, let's say January 20. No, let's go start with February, right? February mm, rebound line is up. Kyrie without PJ. Kyrie rebound line is up this month without damn. Kyrie rebound line is at 5.5. What? Mm, mm. All right. I also wanted to take a look at Trey Lyles. Trey Lyles can shoot the three, right? So don't be surprised if he comes steps out there and hits 2 or 3 of them motherfuckers, right? Trey Lyles can shoot the three and will shoot it. So don't be surprised. All right. Detroit Pistons, Utah Jazz. Another game we gotta see who's gonna be in and out. Another game we're gonna see. We need to see who's in and out, man. Detroit Pistons 9-point favorites. Utah Jazz tanking. Let me see what the injury news look like. Aldama questionable. Oubre questionable. Jimmy Butler at the shoot around. Mm. Aldama questionable. Kelly Oubre probably getting ready to be out, right? Let me see something. Kelly Oubre is probably getting ready to be out. He don't want to play. possible. Paul George, questionable. Ray Edwards, Lonnie Walker. What he been doing? Hmm. Quinn Grimes, whatever. What the ever. All right, so here we got Tobias Harris already out, right? So Tobias Harris already out. So I don't know how they plan on doing it. I don't know how they plan on doing it, and I don't know how Utah plans on doing things either, right? They just sat a lot of folks, so I don't know what's gonna happen, right? So if Markkinen, Kessler, Collins, Clarkson, Sexton, all these guys are questionable, we got to see. We got to see they tanking, and one thing I will say, Filipowski, if there's no, he can step out and shoot the three, right? He can shoot the three, so his three could be in play here, right along with his rebounds. But you do got Duran in here, so I probably would be looking at Duran. His numbers are going to be up, right? I think I took his double double in a parlay piece last night, but his rebound prop is going to be up. But no, I didn't take it. I didn't take it. I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait to see if Walker Kessler, any of these guys was going to be in. Would be an interesting matchup if Walker Kessler did play this. You have Kessler versus Duran. This would be interesting as hell, but I don't know, man. You got to take. I mean, you don't have to, but you can also take a look at Thompson here. His rebound sitting at 5.5 at plus 100. I like it. Um, maybe he gets a few extra minutes, right? with Tobias Harris out, which Tobias Harris doesn't miss many games. So shout out to Tim Hardaway the other day for hitting those threes. So points line 10.5. Cade Cunningham. I like this matchup for Cade, bro. Straight up. I like this matchup for Cade. He's got 30 points or better in three straight games versus this team. Once this year. The other ones was last year. This could be a double double spot for him. I like everything for Cade. I mean, I think he's in play, right? Points plus assists, whatever, right? Hit his PRA in all three games. Maybe I'll just add this over there just to be adding it, right? I don't think much changes for somebody like Beasley. Beasley gonna do Beasley things regardless. Tim Hardaway without Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris doesn't miss much, so I don't know how much that changes. It's only two games this year. He had 16 points in one of those games. I don't know if I want to take anything more into that. I don't know how much that affects him. Malik Beasley. Um, I don't think that affects him much either. The three ball though for him, I could filter this for guys that's shooting 8 or more 3-point attempts at this position. Three straight games. Well, not three straight, but last three guys hit 5 or more. Um, Beasley versus Utah this year, he took 19 threes. He gave him seven of them, right? Who played that game? Who was in that game? Duran had 7 boards. Um, Walker Kessler had 12. Thompson had Thompson had 2 rebounds, 9 points. Cunningham 33. Malik Beasley and Cunningham. Malik Beasley and Cunningham did the damage. Malik Beasley and Cunningham did the damage. Thompson, I gotta like his rebounds. They over this line is 7 of 10. They last 10. Um, I expect him to get a few extra minutes. What does his numbers look like without Tobias Harris? Probably only 1 or 2 games, but let's see. December 16th, he had 9 rebounds versus Miami. Okay. I'm gonna add the rebound line in. 5.5. Jalen Duran, whatever. This Utah team just gotta sit back and watch, man. Watch for the injury report. That's all you could do. They tanking. You need to know who's in and out. I can't even break their game down. Straight up. I can't. Uh, excuse me. Um, hmm. So, um, a lot of spots, man. A lot of spots that I didn't like to even go towards, right? So, um, this this Portland Trailblazers game, I really like this one on the Portland Trailblazers side. Um, I really like this on the Portland Trailblazers side. Let me see. What do I have here set to the side? Only a few plays. I passed up on a few plays too. Drummond, can he hit a rebound prop? Yes, he can. Right. I also have Drummond over here for 2 assists. Right, at plus 145. If you want to get to 4 assists for Drummond, which I am at plus 1,500, we'll see. Right. I can't pass it up. Even if you put $2 on there, guess what? You can get $30 back. Right. So at the end of the day, I don't mind it. So. Um, uh, Anthony Simons, I got his PI raised up there. You could also look at his threes. That's that's he's in play, right? For the simple fact that this team is giving up numbers, right? Tamani Kamara, his rebounds, minutes equal opportunities, averaging about 35 minutes in his last 10. I want to see if Grant is out. If Grant is out, I'm gonna really like the Anthony Simons, the Tamani Kamaras. The Denny Avija, I did not put him in, but I'm definitely gonna like that. Moses Moody, I'm deleting that. I'm not going there beyond any circumstance. Uh, but the 1.5 threes for Zachary Reese's here could be in play here. Small forwards do very well versus this Memphis team. DeMar DeRozan's 4.5. I thought it was the rebounds. Don't take into that. I got mixed up. I might have put the assist over there. I'm gonna just delete it. But DeMar DeRozan, rebounds and assists, all that. That should be in play there. Max Christie, 1.5 threes is yet the spot for him is great. I like the spot for him. 1.5 threes of the parlay piece, 2.5 and straights. Clay Thompson, 3 threes in the parlay piece, 3.5 for straights. Cade Cunningham is in a wonderful spot. Azor Thompson, wonderful, a good spot here. I'll take me to over 5.5 rebounds without Cade Cunningham. Need to see who's going to. It's a lot more injury news and things like that to be had in this game here. I mean, on today's slate in general. Um, so um, the Golden State Warriors game probably gonna be the same game, probably atmosphere for me, but or maybe not, right? Live betting situation. Washington Wizards, Miami Heat. Like I said, if Bam was over there by himself, I would probably, if he was starting without Ware, I would probably take his rebounds, right? Or double double here. I love centers versus Washington. Atlanta Hawks and Memphis Grizzlies. Keep in mind, this is over 250 point total here. So I just wasn't. It just things didn't look so sexy to me straight off the bat. Probably not a betting situation. Need to see if John Moran is in. The Houston Rockets side, big time injury implications. These guys were at shoot around, so I need to see what's going to happen with that situation there. Oklahoma City Thunder, the regular guys are in play here, right? Sacramento Kings. Everything that I mentioned about the Sacramento Kings game could come to fruition. Do not forget about Jonas Valanciunas. You can make some money off him, some shape, form, or fashion. His lines came out pretty inflated. If you feel like he get ran off the floor, you can look at um, the backup, my guy, and you can look at him for threes. Damn, what's his name? Oh shit, Trey Lyles. Uh, Trey Lyles. So, um, and then this, and then this Kyrie points over. I mean, I wouldn't take the under points for Kyrie. I would not take the under. It's the over and nothing for me. And then Najee Marshall should be in play. You could probably look at Najee Marshall fantasy score, PRA, something like that. Um, Detroit Pistons and the Jazz. Like I said, the Jazz. Gotta see who's gonna play, man. Gotta see who's gonna play. And Cade Cunningham is in a wonderful spot, along with the assist prop. I mean the rebound prop for Azure Thompson. I'm gonna take a stab at that 5.5. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's the day? Monday. I do want to take a look at the. So they don't have them out yet. Probably too much injury implications or something, man. Let me refresh this real quick. I'll be looking for the 3-point attempts. I'm looking for that. Uh, Not too much. Let me take a breeze through this fantasy score though. Anthony Simons at 32. Visa. Paul George, man. If you could take a leap on that right now if you wanted to with the injury with the questionable injury tag for Kelly Oubre just in case. Drummond. Oh, speaking of Drummond, don't forget the 2 assists. Pods 28 fantasy score. Mm, Donovan clinging to Monica Kamara 26 fantasy score. I probably have to take that. I probably have to take this. He's over this number in five just off the rip. Yes, please. Give me that, right? Give me that. Um, Brandon Potts, Jimmy Butler, Nick Smith, Zach Levine, Kyrie Irving, Zach Levine, Shai, Max Christie, 26 fantasy score. Damn, he ain't been getting there. Najee Marshall, 29 fantasy score. He played back-to-back games with 30 minutes. He ain't been getting there. I still think I think Christie and Zach Levine in good spots, and y'all can see instances where Clay could probably get there as well. I like this spot, this game. Keon Ellis, no. Um, Denny, it's a yes. I wouldn't be take the under. I like that. Anthony Simons can get there too, man. 32 fantasy score. You never know. They might beat these boys. Might beat these boys. 36 for Paul George. Paul George. I might have to put that over there because you might have if Kelly Oubre is out, that's just going to open up more. Let's take a look at the rebounds here. Um, Avdija, Avdija, I like that. Kamara, I like his. Paul George, Drummond. I'm gonna have to put Drummond on there, man. I'm 2 for 2s on Drummonds. I already know what Drummond can do. Hartenstein rebounds, interesting. Zach Levine 5, DeRozan 4. Mm, I like the DeRozan 4. 12 boards. Are they going to run you off the damn floor? Man, 12 boards, man. Mm. And points plus rebounds. I like it, though. I like it, man. I like it. So they're going to give us every line. Okay, Thompson 5 rebounds. Okay, I'll take that. Um, Anthony Simon points looks good, and his fantasy score looks good. Damn, Kamara fantasy score got ripped. Damn, that was too low. That was too low. Damn, let's see what they're gonna take it to. I'm still gonna take it. Kate Cunningham 25 and a half points. I wouldn't mind putting Kyrie points up there, right? Some's telling me to put Paul George up there, at least for fantasy score. Threes. Who was that? Who was that? Who?
This Misha.
What she want?
She said when she come down here, she wants some lamb chops, some mashed potatoes, and
Mm.
some asparagus.
Oh, this can happen. That's easy work right there. We got that for
She
sure.
said that's easy work. That can happen. That's he got that for sure.
Shit, I'd be at work though. Shit.
You need to. Are you going to Atlanta with me? Well, she said you need to go. This room with me.
Clay Thompson threes in play.
And look what's on top of it. God gonna shine. He put that up.
Come on. Damn, they took his shit down.
You streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you was on. My bad.
I'm gonna get off right now though. I got 5 minutes.
It ain't nothing to it. You got him all the people.
Robert Williams out. Jeremy Grant out. Yay! John Morant was in shoot around Monday. Okay, he had shoot around. So I'm gonna like John Morant assist for sure. I'm like John Morant assist for sure, right? Let's see, John Morant. I didn't put nothing down for that game, John Morant. Bam, 7.5. Let's take John Morant assist, man. Um, of these man, they just coming with the news, right? Of these okay. So since all the numbers and stuff gone, right? So here's the thing, right? Um, I'm probably gonna like Paul George. Let me see, power forward, small forward, power forward, points, small forward, Portland, small forward, rebounds. Okay. Yeah, what's George rebounds? What's George rebounds? 5.5. Yikes. Three of his last 5 games. Four. Three of his last 5 games. Dang, I missed out on that. I missed out on that. All right. I probably won't put nobody from Philly on my. I might do a same game parlay with all with nobody but Simons, Kamara, and Avdija. Maybe a bankroll builder or something with those guys. So, there's four people over here in this play right here. Um, we got Drummond rebounds, Joval rebounds, Thompson rebounds, John Moran assists, and I want to put Kamara. They got their line snatched off the board. Probably take Kamara fantasy score. I might take him and Avdija rebounds. I mean, both of their fantasy scores, right? That'll total out to about a six piece. All right. Um, yeah. So a quick look again at some of those plays here. And there's more added plays now because, like I said, now that I see more, I could add John Morant over here, along with Drummond rebounds, Anthony Simons PI raised fantasy score points and or threes. Kamara, Avi Jones needs to be added in 1.5 threes for Richie Share or his points. I just got this over there because it's a good spot. Kyrie Irving points should be in play here. Max Christie, Clay, threes. Um, Cade Cunningham is in a great spot. Thompson 5.5 rebounds. Um, and it's more right. So just some of the plays I didn't put over to the side. Some of the plays I didn't put over to the side here. Valanciunas I didn't put to the side, and the rest we're waiting on injury news. So it is what it is, guys. Peace out. Let me get the rest of this. Let me see what's out right now in the injury report. Robert Williams, Grant. Okay. All right then. Peace out, fam. The Dub Club, I'll be dropping shit in there today. All right, peace.